Dr. Banana called on the phone to send his condolences and see how I was doing. He'd heard about Dr. Graybeard, of course. He was a major player in our field, an innovator, a true original. I nodded. He said, "This has got to be hard for you." I said, "It's not about me right now. My partner has just lost his best friend." Dr. B said, "How is Dan dealing with it?" I said, "He's sitting Chivas." Banana said, "You mean Shiva, right? The 7 days of mourning?" I said, "Yeah, that sounds right." And Dr. B said, "During Shiva, the family sits low to the ground." I said, "That sounds right, only Dan is like really, really low to the ground, like he's on the ground." And I'm pretty sure he said regal, like Shiva's something regal. Dr. Banana asked me if I was Jewish, and I said no, but as a Mormon, I was technically an adopted daughter of Israel. He asked me if I was a practicing Mormon, and I said, "Oh, fuck yeah, I practice every day. If I don't practice, I sound like shit." He said, "Do you still go to church?" I said, "Oh, fuck no. I'm over it. I left the church and I didn't look back." Dr. Banana asked me if I drank alcohol, and I said, "No, never. Except for the occasional NyQuil. So smooth going down." Dr. Nana asked, "Do you choose not to drink because of your religious upbringing?" And I said, "Oh, fuck no. I don't drink because I'm a control freak. Any more questions? Doctor, anything else you'd like to know?" Then Dr. B pulled the classic, "Is there anything you would like me to ask you?" move by saying, "Is there anything you would like me to ask you?" I smirked. "Really? That's all you got?" Dr. Banana said, "The last time we met, you shared some real concerns about the vestigial shell." I laughed. "If by sharing you mean screaming at you for 15 minutes, then yes, I suppose I did. And look what happened. Dr. Graybeard died. He was a predator, and he died. And you, with no shell, but your calcium storage unit, which I can only imagine makes for lumpy sleep, are still alive. I was worried about you dying, and instead he died." Dr. Banana was quiet for a while. I said, "Are you still there?" He said he was. I said, "I can't see you. Talking on the phone is hard for me." He asked me if I wanted to slug time him or Skype. I said, "I know you can't see with your antennae. Will you be able to sense me over the phone?" He said, "You were the one who asked if I was still here. I knew you were still there." I said, "Well, duh, you're not deaf. I'm practicing horn while we chit-chat. I know you can hear. I'm talking about sensing my emotions." Dr. Banana said, "You're a very expressive player. I can hear that you are really out of tune right now. I am asking if you want to slug time, not for me, but for you." I said, "Yeah, sure, we can slug time, but it means I have to turn off my tuner app. And if you're going to bitch about my pitch, just know it's going to get worse once we slug time." We went to video, and sure enough, I felt better. I said, "Thanks, this was a good idea." He said, "Hey, is that Schmidt triple? High F or high E flat?" I said, "I went with the high F because I wanted a descant sound up there. Does that make any sense?" He said, "Yes, it does. Corners are engaged. You're keeping your chin down. You're looking good, furthermore." I put the horn down. "Thanks. Can I tell you something, for reals? Furthermore isn't my real name." Dr. Banana said, "What? It's not?" I said, "Nope. My ancestors changed their name when they joined the church. They wanted a Mormon-sounding name, something Mormon-y. They picked Furthermore because all the good ones were taken. Smith, taken. Young, also taken." Dr. Banana said, "Do you know what your real name is?" I said, "Yes. I did my genealogy. The Furthermores changed the name on all the records in the world, going back to the year of our Lord, 932 BC. But then I found a papyrus in the basement of a church underneath a pyramid in what was once the Fertile Crescent, and there it was, right next to the Shroud of Turin, the name of the people from which I am descended, the Soans." Dr. B moved his antenna. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I am trying to sense if you are kidding." I said, "It was the Shroud, right? I went too far?" Dr. B said, "Why did you tell me your real name was So On?" I said, "I don't know. I just think that it would be a good name for me, and so on, because just when you think I'm going to stop talking, I don't. I just keep talking and talking. Even when it seems like I'm done, really and truly done, I say something else. Like now, I keep talking. It's too much." Dr. B said, "Are you through?" I nodded. He said, "And so on, you have a lot to say." I nodded again, and then nodded one more time. And then, one last time, I nodded. "Play something for me," said Dr. B. I played for him, and he said, "I always loved the French horn. It has such a beautiful sound." I said, "I don't think you'd like playing it." He said, "How come?" I said, "Because it tastes terrible." And I laughed. Dr. B laughed too and said, "But it's French. You said they could even make me taste good. Does it make your face go numb like a slug? I said, only when I press. That's hilarious. I laughed some more. You love it, don't you, and so on. I said, yes, I really do. Dr. Banana said, can you tell that you are playing out of tune? Yes, I think I'm sharp. Dr. Banana said, you're as high as a kite. How can you tell? I laughed, because my face is numb. I'm pressing like the Gutenberg. We had a good laugh about that. He said, we're almost out of time, and so on. I want to ask you about how you are doing, for real. I said, I'm not great, but I don't have to be great right now. Dr. Banana said, your drone is sitting Chivas, correct? What does that sound like? I said, it's very quiet, so I need to be even quieter. That is what we do during Chivas. Dr. Banana said, I'm going to tell your hearing aid to send the red seal over for Dan. The red seal is very regal. He is the patron saint and protector of those in Chivas. I said, wow, okay, thanks. Dr. Banana said, of course. Let's talk again soon, and so on.